Flage is she was on like Rap Game back in the day and American Got Talent, but right, she's a star basketball player on the LSU team, but she also the cold rapper. Her dad was Camouflage, who passed away years ago before she was even born.
Wow.
So she's cold, right? I really drawn to like rappers who got something to say, and have some substance, but also like doing it with so much swag that you don't feel like it's work when you listening to it. You know what I'm saying? Like. Cole got some tracks where it's just like, all right, I gotta study this joint. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, he giving you some. He lacing it with some sauce.
I don't even understand what lane you could put J. Cole in. J. Cole is one of my favorites. He's actually my top 5. And what I love most about J. Cole is like he's so J. Cole. Like he don't sound like nobody else. His whole thing is just him. I don't know if it's the South Carolina in him. It's his work ethic. It's his thought process. You know, I love his wordplay. You know what I'm saying? The things he says and how he puts it together. He hits you with some shit. His metaphors, you just be like, because the king of the metaphors is Lil Wayne to me.
I agree.
Facts. I mean,
facts.
Wayne say stuff. If you was high, you gotta be hold on. Let me play that back. One more time. What did he say? I remember Wayne said some shit. He said I was so high I could vomit on a comet. I'm like, God damn, how high you want to be?
Pretty doggone high right there.
Yeah, that's pretty much high. You okay?
Hey,
I don't want to be much higher than the comet, but also too, brother. I just want to know, like, you come from a very, very religious background, working in the church and stuff like that, and you know, dad a pastor. You know, was there any resistance to you wanting to be in the entertainment game coming from a religious family?
There was no resistance, man. And I think it's interesting, like when I tell people in Hollywood that my pops is, you know, a Southern black preacher, you know what I mean? They assume like, oh, you grew up real restricted, and it was just like, you know, like not at all, really. You know, like there was certain stuff I just knew not to do.
You ain't doing that.
I ain't even gotta say it. You ain't gotta say it. You ain't gotta say it. I ain't even gonna try. You know, but it's just a respect thing. But nah, I mean, the only resistance really was my mom. She was like, that's 3,000 miles away. We ain't got no people out there.
Nobody out there.
You know what I'm saying? The only person I had out there at the time, out here out in LA was my cousin Lee Thompson Young, who's famous Jet Jackson. And that was the only, you know, and you know, rest in peace to Lee, but he was the only person in LA, you know, and so they were like, we don't know nothing about LA.
What you gonna do when you get out there?
So I tell you that the advice that my pops gave me,
what he said?
My mom and my pops gave me, they said, whatever you do, don't sell your soul and don't sell your butt. I was like,
okay,
all right, cool.
That's easy. I'm good on both of those.
I'm good on both of those.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was the only advice they gave me.
Oh my God, I remember the first time you just reminded me when I told my mom I was gonna move to LA. Yeah. She's like, boy, be careful. They do a lot of cocaine out there. Like cocaine is on the street.
Yeah. It's
like everywhere you go, you just getting cocaine thrown in your pocket. Yeah, you just pick for a tree. I'm like, man, what up, big dog? What up? But you out here, man. Yeah. And I love it. I love you being here. I love what you're trying to do. I love what you're doing and what you shall continue to do. If you were able to, this is just a fun part on the show that I love to have with my young talented people. All right, all facts on Top Billing. All facts on Top Billing with Steven Dr. Love. All right, you get 5 artists right now.
Okay.
5 artists to open up for your next movie project. Y'all having an after party, but before that, they get to perform at your next project. Which artist and why? Go.
First one's the easiest, Erykah Badu.
Oh.
Badu was in my very first movie back in the day. She blessed us with that, and she actually Easter egg put a song in the new movie that we just dropped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boom, bow.
So Badu.
Gotta have Erykah.
Gotta have her. I already told you J. Cole's my favorite, so just on GP and like just to be selfish, I gotta have Cole pull up so I can beat the brother.
Okay.
So J. Cole. Right? Nas. You know, definitely gotta have the OG.
Legendary.
Gotta have the OG. Method Man.
Another legend.
Yeah, Meth actually is in the movie that I got coming out next year. Like, and dude was in Colombia with me for 4 months shooting this movie. Man, that dude is amazing. He's an amazing actor, amazing rapper. So gotta have.
Shout out to Meth.
All right, so we got the South, we got New York,
we got Texas.
All right, so West Coast. I'm gonna go West Coast.
On them?
You gotta give me West Side Boogie.
Oh,
Young Cat. Man, Westside Boogie cold. If y'all ain't heard him yet,
I didn't see that coming.
He cold.
Okay,
he cold.
all right.
And then I'm gonna go OG. West Coast. Let's get Dre to pull up.
You want Dre?
I want Dre.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Because he gonna bring all his homies. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, man. I one more question I want to ask you. All facts with Stephen Dr. Love. 5 movies that you saw as a youngster.
Ooh.
5 movies that
hard.
Changed your life.
All right, here we go.
Your favorite. It could be your favorite. It was crazy. Whatever.
Lion King.
I
know it's animated, but changed my life.
You have a sensitive life. Sensitive.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
The Lion King. Okay, go ahead. Next.
Malcolm X.
Facts.
Shawshank Redemption.
Ooh, monster.
Definitely Shawshank Redemption. Godfather 2 specifically.
Why?
Specifically Godfather 2. Godfather 1 was cool. But Godfather 3 they could have kept. But
2 was hard body.
It was hard.
Hard body.
It was hard.
No questions.
It was hard. So what's that? That 4?
4. One more.
One more. The one that movie that absolutely changed my life in a way that inspired me as a kid to want to be creative was this movie called Pay It Forward. This movie, man, it's really about.
I saw that. My man,
Haley Joel Osment, Helen Hunt. It's just about this little kid who gets an assignment in class to like come up with an idea that changes the world. And so all the other kids have like resources. They got some money, whatever. So their parents have to make a really cool looking project. He didn't have that. So all he took was a piece of chalk to the board and drew, like, if I can help 3 people with one thing that will change their lives and they can't repay me except for doing it for somebody else, then eventually he had like a pyramid of people that he had helped change their life, right? And it was all for my idea. And I'm like, man, this kid changed the world with an idea. Like, I want to do that. That was it.
That's gangster.
That was it.
So, Steve, when you just think about, this just popped in my head. When you're thinking about a purpose in your storytelling, like what is a through line that you find is synonymous with your projects?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I was saying my pastor's a preacher, right?
Okay.
So like if you can halfway talk right in the South, they assume you either gonna be a preacher or a lawyer, right?
Okay.
So I talk about that, like, yeah, I ain't gonna be no pastor, but you preach from the pulpit, I preach from the movie screen. Right? And so like over the years, I figured out what that meant, and for me, that just meant like something my grandma says all the time, like sugar with the medicine. Right, so
sugar with the medicine.
Sugar with the medicine. So like, how can you tell a story that at the center of it is going to explore some kind of social issue or societal ill or even just a life lesson or nugget of wisdom,
right? But
you heavily drape it with entertainment, no matter what the genre is, right? So like this movie we just dropped, you know, it's a sci-fi mystery caper, like I was saying, you know, but it's also giving you a lot of things to think about, right? Like we play with redlining communities in there, we play with what it means when, you know, the cultures are always built on food, music, and religion, right?
Okay.
But what happens if the culture is not in control of that?